That never gets old. Never
I slowed that down even more just for you. I know how you be fucking with that.
I love it, man. Love it like McDonald's.
Yeah. Oh man. We are fucking back.
Live and in color.
And I'll be honest, y'all are fucking lucky because it has been a hell of a week.
What?
Whew.
What? Like, for real, real. Like, we love y'all just enough to come and do this. Because you're absolutely right. It has been a hell of a week.
Shit. Especially with the fact that we record here and just 2 days ago, it was a damn slip and slide in here. Because I've been watching Cobra Kai. I was ready to put some shit on, hit some shit on that damn maintenance man, dude. Shit.
About to hit him with the kung fu.
Oh, I about hit him with something. Dude. Shit. Shit, man.
Oh, man. He gonna be like, what the hell? What did I do?
I'm trying to tell you, dude.
Man.
My dumb ass would have been in here looking like when they was trying to do karate on Dangerous Minds.
Oh, man. Another classic
stupid,
movie.
Man. Very classic.
Another classic movie.
Some of y'all don't know nothing about that because y'all just start coming outside last week.
There you go. There you go.
Just like y'all don't know about that song of the week right there.
There you go. What's so different?
Yeah, buddy. But we back episode 54, I think.
Yes, 54, 53, one of them. It's a 5. It's
one of them.
Yeah.
We back.
Yes.
Welcome to Forever Podcast. As always, it is your boy, the bad guy, P-Mac.
It's your boy, the Walking Holiday He-Man.
So, yes. Yeah. I said, lead us in,
right
man.
On. I got you, baby. I got you.
This was your song of the week.
This was my song of the week. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you where it all started. I'm going to paint this pretty picture right here. It all started with macaroni and cheese. Now, I'm pretty sure you're wondering, people out there in TV land and that's listening, what the fuck do macaroni and cheese have to do with Ginuwine? I'm going to tell you what macaroni and cheese have to do with Ginuwine. So, me and Angel Face were talking about macaroni and cheese. And as we talking, we talk about the new Flame Hot Cheetos, macaroni and cheese, what they taste like. And then it goes a little bit further than that. When you like macaroni and cheese, best kind is homemade. Velveeta's cool, but homemade is always the best.
Most definitely.
Make a long story short, macaroni and cheese is one of the few foods that, when you think about it, could either be considered a side dish or a main course meal.
Very true.
Motherfuckers make a big old thing of macaroni and cheese and sit up there and freestyle it the right way, it turns into a whole meal itself.
Shit, I know I have. Shit.
What? Don't give a damn about nothing else in the world. Then it got me thinking. Same thing can happen with side pieces. Side piece start out as a side dish, well, but then it can migrate into a main course meal. Now, a lot of times when we talk about side dishes or side pieces, we always think about a random somebody on the side that you done smashed or hit it, quit it, or you keep them on the side, so on and so forth. Boom, bang, pow. Or if, like we talked about before, nigga being a side piece. Mm-hmm. And most of the time that be with somebody that you kind of cool with, whatever. You don't mind smashing, but still a side piece. But what happens if that person is a friend, a close friend, that's in a fucked up relationship? That relationship ain't worth shit, but y'all still keep in contact. You still talk. You still cool. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of times what we always talk about with side piece, that can't be my main. What's going to stop her from cheating on me if she did me like that? But what happened if it's that friend, though? Somebody that's cool. You've been knowing for years. Chop it up. Soggy ass relationship. But then he or she be like, hey, you know what? Y'all bond. Then y'all start fucking. That person start relying on you when he or she start fucking up. Then all of a sudden, poof, they separate. Go their separate ways. Would you be willing to take that chance? Would you be willing to take that next step in something serious? You look at the relationship. You've been there. This your friend, your homie, your shawty, your ace boon coon. So you feeling like, damn, we already been fucking. I know it wasn't really her or him. You know what I'm saying? The relationship just fucked up. Yeah. We vibe. We got to understand it. We were friends first. but then they separate. Y'all still kick it, still cool. Would you make your side piece your main piece? Inquiring Minds wants to know. You need answers.
Very interesting. We definitely do. T-shirts coming soon.
Very much so.
Yeah, that's a motherfucker.
Yeah,
That's definitely a motherfucker. For me,
for you.
I have to look at it from the opposite angle.
All
and
right.
I'm going to tell you why.
Break it down.
Because typically when you have a side piece, it means you are in a relationship.
Correct.
Me, I don't fuck around with cheating. So if I'm in a relationship, I'm not having a side piece.
Right.
So I have to look at it as being the side piece in question.
Got you. Yes.
If I am a side piece and the chick I am a side piece for breaks up with her dude, would I be willing to take that next? That's how I have to look at it.
Yeah, that's the same exact same way.
Yeah.
If you are the side piece.
So in that regard, it really would depend on who it is.
Gotcha.
Take me and my best friend, Kat.
Gotcha.
We joke around all the time about, because she's married.
Right.
We joke around all the time about, if she wasn't married, we would probably be together. That's how much we vibe and
right.
we cool with each other.
Mm-hmm.
So in that scenario, damn Skippy.
Makes sense.
But another one of my own girls, hell no.
But that's your
Hell
homie
nah.
though, P-Mac.
You.
Y'all cool though.
You.
Y'all gotta understand. You know y'all no, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna shake.
That's why I say it depends on who
Who
it
it
is.
is.
Because I don't vibe with her with the same way I vibe with Kat.
Right.
Even though, we cool, and if we were fucking,
right.
alright. But the vibe ain't the same as
with you and Kat.
With Kat, so it's like, I'm not going there.
Right.
Like, wouldn't happen. You
can't do it, not gonna do it.
That relationship would be doomed to fail.
But you don't know unless you try though, P-Mac.
Doomed from the get-go.
You say you ain't even gonna let some bitch get off the ground.
Nope. And I will tell you why. Because we cool, yeah.
Right.
But again, going back to me and Kat.
Right.
If she were actually single, I could see myself hollering at her.
Right.
I wouldn't see myself hollering at this chick if she was single, just because, like I said, that's not the vibe that we on.
Gotcha.
So
that makes sense.
I ain't never really just seen her in that regard. That, damn, if she was single, I'd probably holler at her. I've never thought about that with this chick over here. So
that makes sense.
It all just comes back to, how do we vibe?
Right.
Who exactly is it? And that's where I'm at with that.
That
shit.
makes sense. Because I'm, like you say, that is the only way for me to look at the same situation, particularly now since I'm in a relationship. My thought process specifically in a relationship is the fact that the amount of time that a person or myself could use cheating, that's the amount of time that I could use to focus on getting shit straight in my relationship.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'll tell a woman in a minute, because women will try and be enticing just like men try and entice women. Mm-hmm. The only thing you can provide me in my relationship is a headache. I'll be your side. No. For what? What is the purpose when I'm perfectly happy where I'm at? So, no, like you say, from the standpoint of being a side piece in that regard, I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? It would have to have been the right person. Because I've had female friends that we was cool, we vibed, then they get into a relationship and it's shit, and we do our thing on the side, but as soon as they became free, like you, just wasn't feeling it. Just, we cool as friends, we got understanding, so on and so forth. But as far as long term, no, because one of the biggest reason being is, for me, I crave a lot, not just your looks, not just your swag or whatever, but I look for stability, and I love A lot of my hunger, but a lot of them are not fucking stable. Not to be building a relationship with.
Nope.
Not even remotely close.
So, I tell you that type of shit, that's cool when you like in your early 20s.
Yes.
You're not really, you're not really on that level. But
right,
man, we in our 30s now. I don't have time.
Nah.
I'm not saying I got it all together and all figured out.
Right.
But I'm in a damn good place right now where one of the main things I have to offer is stability.
Yes.
You know exactly what you're going to get when you fuck with me.
Every single day. And I swear, bro, I put this on everything. I can't preach this enough about Angelica. If it's one thing that we always talk about, is consistency. Do we have our rough moments sometimes? Yes. But we are consistent in our communication. And I know what I'm going to get every fucking day. Just like she know what she going to get every day. Like you say, eventually, growing up is mandatory. I mean, growing old is mandatory. Growing up is an option. Eventually, some things just get played out, though. That shit get old. So, when you get on your mental, emotional adult level, looks is cool. But when a person can provide you with that stability, emotional, mental stability, financial stability is always good, too. Wired to save arguments in the long run, on the back end. But when you got somebody that just ain't emotionally or mentally stable and they want to build with you, bruh, it's going to be a headache and a half shell.
Yeah.
It just ain't worth it.
Yeah, because I'm at a point. Time is measured by the second. We always say this. My time is my inventory.
Yes.
I don't have time to be sitting here waiting for you to figure your shit out. Or even worse, trying to get me to figure your shit out.
Exactly.
When you should have done that shit. I feel like that's what your 20s are for. Is to figure your shit out.
Basically, not add to it.
Yeah.
But figure that shit out.
Like, and again, I'm not saying I got it all figured out.
Right.
Because I'm toxic as shit when I want to be. When I want to be. But that just comes from, no, I don't have it all figured out yet.
Right.
But I know what I want.
Right.
At this point in my life.
Exactly.
And I ain't got time to be doing what you should have done a long fucking time ago.
I'm not, look. And it's crazy because, how can I put it? Because I used to always say before I met Angelica is that I'm looking for somebody with no assembly required. That's not to say that, you know what I'm saying, that they are all the way, because nobody is all the way put together. I mean, it's just not the case. But, damn, at least the heavy lifting part of it, at least be working on yourself to try and get better. Because if not, it creates that cycle of dependency. Yep. You broke, you want me to fix it, I get upset, that shit ain't working, then it's wash, rinse, and repeat. Or you broke, I do fix it, or we work on it, you depend on me, we get there, some shit don't shake the way you want it to, you back mad, then it's wash, rinse, and repeat. It's a very toxic cycle. So, and not only that, it's emotional draining. When you with somebody that is in a relationship that is not even trying and they're set in their ways with toxicity, you don't have a lot of shit to give. So, no, I'm with you on that.
And then people don't. If you're consistently having to build something for somebody, they're not gonna appreciate it as much.
No.
As if they do it themselves.
No.
It'll mean a lot more to them when you go get this yourself. When you go do this yourself.
Yes.
You will appreciate it way more. But if I keep on doing it for you, then you're gonna take me for granted.
Exactly. And
I ain't having it.
Not at all. It's the equivalent to like getting your first car. When your parents gave you or give you your first car, you take care of it initially. But eventually you sitting up there, you start eating French fries, you leaving wrappers in that motherfucker. You doing the most in it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to clean it out. You don't care if it's dirty or not. But you buy your baby. When you buy your car yourself, when you got to make that payment, when you have to scrape pennies together, so on and so forth, motherfucker hop up in there, crumbling up paper, think they finna, hold on, what you doing? What you doing? No, you ain't finna just sit that down in my car, let alone, you might not even eat in it. But when a person is willing to put forth the work, like you say, it lasts longer. It creates stability. Because who knows you better than you? You know what I'm saying? So when you living and you creating and building your own house, you know where every nook and cranny is at. You know where you're sensitive about. You know where you're weak at, but you also know where you're strong at and what could be built on. But the biggest thing is, though, P-Mac, people do not want to take the time to do it. They don't. They don't want to do it.
Microwave generation.
Yes.
They want a hot pocket right now.
Yes.
They don't want that steak that got to sizzle and cook. And I mean really sizzle, not the motherfuckers that like shit rare.
Yes. But you say eat people.
I'm trying to tell you. If you like a fucking steak rare, medium rare, I think you'll eat a human. I said it. I said it.
Shit.
Y'all out here eating people. Trying to tell you, if you like a steak rare or medium rare or anything with rare in it,
it don't make sense.
Just go find a cow on the side of the road and bite into that motherfucker, basically.
You might as well.
You're doing the same shit.
You might as well, because I'm like of the ilk. You don't eat chicken rare.
Mm-mm.
You don't eat motherfucking pork rare.
Nope.
So what the fuck make beef so special to the point where you eat it rare?
Motherfuckers be sitting there talking about, well, when you overcook it, it ain't juicy no more. That's what some A1 for.
That's right.
That's what some Sweet Baby Ray's is for.
That's right.
I can juicy that motherfucker right the fuck back
Just
up.
like, are you gonna be chewing on it? I don't give
care.
a fuck. It's done.
It's better than having some shit that still got a fucking heart beating.
There you go.
inside me. The fuck is that bullshit, man?
Miss us with that.
Shit. But yeah, motherfuckers just want a hot pocket right now. And I get it. A hot pocket is cool. It's convenient. I get it.
It's quick. It's
you don't
easy.
feel like slaving over a stove for an hour and a half, 2 hours. I get it.
Right.
But you gonna appreciate that steak way more. That steak, them potatoes, that mac and cheese on the side,
that
little A1 on top of it, dude.
Yes.
You will appreciate that way more than popping a hot pocket in the microwave for 2 minutes. And
exactly. Because guess what? When you make that full course meal, you have leftovers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to have something to where you can run back to it and get it.
Yeah.
That hot pocket, yeah, you could keep on microwaving that shit up, but eventually it's going to get old, and it's going to get old real damn quick.
Mm-hmm. And it don't just fill you up like that. You microwave up one of them, 20 minutes later, you're going to be ready to make another one.
Just like that.
Again, leftovers.
Yep.
You cook up that damn steak. Shit, 20 minutes, a little bit hungry again. Well, look at that. I still got more steak, more mac and cheese, more potato salad, whatever you,
all
potatoes,
that.
all that.
All
shit,
that.
Potato wedges, whatever you like on the side with your steak. Shit.
It's right there.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's this microwave generation we in, man.
It is.
Motherfuckers want what's convenient.
Right. That's the biggest thing. They could care less. They don't care what it does to them, how it does it to them, as long as it's a quick fix.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that matters to them.
Yeah. I ain't rolling.
Nah. They can miss me with that. Very much so.
Couldn't be me.
Nah.
Shit.
Like I say, blessed to have a steak. This woman here, she is the table. She's the silverware. She the napkin. She the steak. She the entree, dessert, appetizer, the works. So I'm grateful for that. But you're right.
I feel you on that. I want my steak.
She say she got
ready
you.
to get me a steak.
She say she got you.
That's what I want to hear. How
Latina.
damn me.
She say she got a Latina woman for you.
Thank you, God.
That's what she said.
No, I love me some of them.
Very much so. Very much.
Not saying
so.
I don't like it all. I don't want nobody getting. Oh, you don't like white girls. You don't like black girls. Never said that.
Never came out your mouth.
That. I like it all.
Right.
It's just something about them. It's just something about them.
Let me be the first one to tell you. Not the first, but I'll be the first. That Latina passion is real, bro. Mm-hmm. It's not made up for TV.
Yeah,
it is
not for the weak at heart.
It is not. It is not in the least bit. When they say that, they come with a whole different type of passion. That is the honest to God truth.
Mm-hmm.
It is never boring, but in a good way, in a healthy way, because where it's coming from. Yeah. You know, it's not coming from I'm trying to be a pain in your ass or a headache. It's coming from, hey, I love you. I enjoy spending time with you, but I also care about you enough to tell you when you're fucking up.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and I love you as much that I will kill you
yes,
if need be.
I will kill you and make sure you wake up dead,
and
then be like, "What's wrong? What you crying for? What? Get over it." You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is, and literally shrug it off and be like, "You hungry?"
Tell you, that's just like that meme. It said dating a Latina is like, where the hell you been? was like, well, I was in the damn hospital. She was like, no, you weren't. You was probably over some bitch house. Be like, no, you stabbed me. I was in the hospital. Shit.
You probably fucking a nurse. Oh, man.
Yeah.
It is a real thing.
It's just something about them, man. Something about them.
Can't get enough.
But, and to go back to earlier when we were talking about
Right.
if it's a friend of yours.
Right.
You can really tell them dudes that ain't used to having fine friends.
Mm-hmm.
Because one thing I have way more female friends than I do male friends.
Likewise.
Man, dudes are weird.
Yes.
I do not like being around dudes.
Right.
At all. Number one, it's too much sausage.
Very much so.
Don't really care. I hang out with you. Hang out with Moo, Trent,
Likewise.
Snake.
That's it. That's
About
literally
it.
it.
I mean, you know.
Rico, that's all.
I mean, Jerry.
Yes.
You know, Jerry, Trey, whenever they in town.
No
Bet.
doubt.
My big brother John L. in Dallas. Bet.
Cool beans.
But I don't hang around dudes like that. Dudes are fucking weird. And you know, one of the things that always gets me about dudes is that it kills me when dudes do not know how to have a fine chick just as a friend.
Right.
Me personally, I love having that friend that is of the opposite sex, that there is no pressure to have to be trying to fuck them
Right.
at all. I really love that when I love the fact when you know that regardless of if you wanted to fuck them or not, I love the fact knowing that you can't.
Exactly.
Because it takes away any of that, you know, any of that pressure of, you know, how you supposed to come at them, any of that shit. You don't want to fuck the friendship up. It takes all that shit away.
Right.
So these dudes that just can't handle having a fine homegirl, that shit bugs the shit out of me.
Because they literally, I'm just like, because I'm with you, because I'm like, you ain't never, it's like they don't know how to be in the presence of a fine woman. Like, they seem, because you do got guys like that. When you go into a place, a bar, club, or whatever, and they see a fine female, they literally, they don't know how to glance. They don't know how to casually look over and look back. Oh, she's good looking, going about your business. So, yeah, because that can become very, very annoying. And when you talk to them about her, it's not, oh, well, she cool, she good. Man, I'm trying to fuck her. It's always them trying to find a way to get closer to her so they could sleep with her, as opposed to, yeah, she cool, she straight. No big deal. Because I'm right there with you. I have quite a few female friends, but have zero desire to sleep with them. None at all.
Because I mean, this is a public service announcement.
Take it.
You do not have to attempt to try to fuck every girl that you meet
At all.
Think about this. Back when we were actually allowed to go outside, all the times we went to Dodge.
Right.
Think about all the women we have met at Dodge at what, the 2-3 years that we have frequently gone there.
Right.
We have met a shit ton of women that go there.
A whole lot. Plenty.
Ain't fucked barely any of them, if any of them.
Just like that. Just like that.
I hate that the dudes that don't know how to conduct themselves when they get around women. And this is why I don't hang out with dudes.
Right.
People reserve the right to act however they want to act.
That's their prerogative.
It's fine. It's whatever.
Right.
I don't want to be associated with somebody acting a fool around me.
You don't want no
Because it comes back on me as
Yep.
well. Because that's why, watch the company you keep.
That's right.
If I go out somewhere and I'm going out with this nigga, we gonna have some drinks, and he hit on every bitch up in there,
Bruh.
that reflects poorly upon me
Yes.
too, because I done came here with you, nigga. You fucking it up for me too, and I ain't even did shit.
Because what do? They sit up there, get your friend. They gonna look at you. That's what they do. You're exactly right.
And then what happens the next time you say, you didn't bring Joe with you,
Exactly.
did you? No, he's not with me.
Oh, good. Because you know that last time that they start going down the line about how he was fucking up and what that looked like. So you're 100% right.
Yeah.
Because it leaves a bad taste in everybody's mouth.
Yeah. So yeah, I just that's why I don't hang out with guys. I just don't. They're fucking weird, dude.
They don't know how to
act however you want to act.
Right.
I do not give a shit. You reserve the right to be who you are. If that's who you are, you reserve the right to act how you want to act. Don't do that shit around me.
That be them niggas when you tell them, I'll meet you up there, fam. That way you can be like...
You're not riding with me up there because it ain't going to be something where I meet a chick, but I still got to take your ass home.
Right.
You going to fuck it up for me on the way home, dude.
Or you get there before he do, or, that way you can mingle and do your best shit. Then he show up, and if he start acting wild, you just be like, bruh. They be like, is that your... Yeah, I just met him tonight. You know what I'm saying? We cool, but we ain't that close.
We not like that. I mean, I don't hang out with the nigga on the regular shit.
Not like that. Ain't no way.
Shit. But yeah, that's why I make it a point to just not hang out with dudes.
Exactly.
I don't know how many times like I said, they're fucking weird, man.
They need help. They need all kinds of help, bro. Like, not saying that we perfect, but damn. We know how to hold a conversation, know how to just enjoy ourselves, and not hit on people, not hit on women. Just be like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? We drinking, da 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 da. Oh yeah, y'all seem nice. I'm gonna kick it with y'all. All right, cool. No big deal. Then guess what? Shut the system down, pay out our tab, go to Whataburger, chill, go back, go Mimi's. That's literally it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if it's because niggas ain't got laid, they ain't had no steady girlfriend, they feel like they gotta fuck everything that walk with two legs that walk by. But it does need to be some chill on that.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to be some severe chill on it.
Man, this new breed of cats, man, I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it, dude. Fellas, advice hour.
Yes.
Learn how to conduct yourself in the presence of beautiful women.
Yes.
Pick up what we putting down.
Please do. Please do. Because, believe it or not, most women that are beautiful, they know that they're beautiful. I'm not saying all of them do, but they know that they're beautiful. So when you come up there with that watered down, diluted game, girl, you so fine, what's your name? A million other niggas done said that to her way in advance. If you want to really get to know her, get close to her, get to know her. Get to know her. Don't sit up there and come full force, want to fuck this, that, and other. Now, I'm not saying get to know her so you can sleep with her, but if you get the opportunity to get to know her, you'll be amazed at what else you find out about her and possibly be able to just chill with her.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tell you, man. And even then, educate yourself.
Hmm?
Change up your vocabulary. These girls hear that you are so fine all the time.
On a regular.
Change your vocabulary up.
Yes.
Shit that's worked for me, I don't say the same shit y'all motherfuckers be saying.
Mm-mm.
I might tell a girl you are stunning.
Yes.
You are gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Girls hear they're beautiful and fine all the motherfucking time.
On a regular basis.
Change it up.
Yes. Or, even better yet, have something to talk about. Have something to talk about besides her. Make up a topic that is current events. Talk to them, make them laugh. Because this whole, I'm too cool to talk, or if I do talk, it's going to be some slick ass line. Hell, buy them a drink. And you know what? When you buy them a drink, don't approach them. Just say, hey, good looking out.
Mm-hmm.
And keep it moving. Because when you buy a woman a drink, they're automatically assuming that, oh shit, he gonna want to come and talk to me. He's gonna feel like I'm obligated to give him my number, or I'm obligated to talk to him now that I got a drink. Don't do it. Just admire from a distance. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, because you got them niggas down. I bought her that drink, so she mine.
What? And we'll cuff
she belonged to me.
We'll cuff her all the way down.
Oh, that shit be so fucking hilarious to me, though, because, again, I people watch.
Right.
That shit be so fucking hilarious to me. That nigga that go to the bar and buy her that damn drink, in his mind, oh, until you finish that drink, you mine.
Yes.
Shit.
And they take it serious.
Oh, yeah.
They take it serious to the T. Like, and Don't try. Let her try and move on and talk to another nigga after he done bought her a drink.
I'm gonna need the money back for that drink.
Exactly.
That drink was $4.50. Come on, cough it up.
Need you slide me $5 because I was gonna only tip 50 cents anyway. So that's how they get down, bro. And be dead serious about it.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. Dudes are weird, man.
We could do better. We could do a lot better.
But we can only do so much.
Yeah.
We can want it for y'all.
Right.
But y'all gotta want it.
You got to.
Y'all gotta want to separate yourself from the field. There's nothing separating you from any other dude if you in a girl's inbox or approaching her in a bar saying you are so fine. There's nothing separating you at all.
Period. And a question I have to ask fellas is, what does separate you from any and every other guy that's playing the field? What makes you you? I'm talking about, take out your car, take out your job, take out how much you make per year, take out all of your materialistic things. And when you get down to the core of yourself, what separates you from the field? If you can't answer that without saying, oh, I make this amount of money each year, I got this type of car. Oh, well, my sex game is amazing, or some shit like that. If your answers are based in that, you're going to be generic. You're going to be just like every Tom, Dick, and Harry that's out here. So, like P-Mac say, we can present you with the information, but we can't understand it for you. We can't make you comprehend the shit and actually go out and do it. But we laying it out there for you.
And a side note for you niggas that sit there and say that my sex game is on point, I have a question for you. Mm-hmm. My question for you guys is that what she told you? Because if you remember a few episodes back, there are some women that will gas a nigga up
with no brakes. Damn, boy, you told me about that shit there. Whew.
I just wonder. It's something I think about.
It does make you wonder.
Some of y'all niggas finna be like, damn, I wonder was she lying to me?
Exactly.
If you have to wonder that, then she was.
Exactly.
Because you know when you're putting it down.
Oh, yeah. If she ain't passed out, if she ain't laying down, if she ain't let out in a good way, mm-hmm. I mean, you need to question that. Mm-hmm. If after you done and you roll over to go take a shower and she be like, where you going, what you doing? You need to question that. Mm-hmm. Now, after you finish, if she hop up out of bed, if she kip up like Shawn Michaels, you know what I'm saying? And she be like, all right, I'm finna take a shower. I got some things to do. Da 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 da. You need to question your dick game. you need to question what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
You know, because even if time is tight, even if y'all in a hurry,
she got to take a moment to gather
herself. She has to.
Like I'm telling you, because that moment that I told you about a while back when we was finished and she was laying there trembling for like 10 minutes. I have strived to get that reaction every single time after that.
Yes.
With any chick I've been with. Right. Now, hasn't happened like that every time? Right. No. But I know I was putting in work.
You know it.
When they have to gather, like if they just, like you said, if they, Shawn Michaels kip up, they dress 2 minutes after y'all done.
Bruh.
Question your methods.
You need to quit, because, she was in a hurry. She had to get her kids. Like what that Michael Jordan meme say, fuck them kids. Them kids gonna be late. They just gonna be a little bit late. Mm-hmm. Why? Because she would sit there and she was like, she gonna need to wind down.
She gotta get the blood flow back to her legs.
That's right.
If you put it down right, mm-hmm. It's gonna take them a moment to get their sea legs back.
Yeah, because they gonna be wobbly. They gonna be wobbly. You can believe that. Mm-hmm. So, fellas, if you ain't never experienced that, if you ain't doing that on a regular basis, because we talked about consistency, stability, that includes in this regard sex. You can't throw out there that my dick game strong.
No.
You can't do that.
Dude, and then a lot of them, they go around thinking this shit because when we're younger, I'm talking 19, 20, 21, we all think we killing some pussy then. But we ain't killing. We're not killing shit then, man. Nobody has ever at 19, 20, 21, 22, nobody has ever knocked a pussy out around that time. I'm sorry.
And you know what's probably sad, bro? You know, I'm just saying, you know what's probably sad? You probably got a lot of niggas that's out here in their late 20s, early 30s, or even, we'll say from 20 to 25 to 40, that's still using the same motherfucking moves that they was using either in high school or in their early 20s. Ain't tried to branch out, ain't tried to look up some shit, ain't tried to take pointers, ain't tried to do none of that. They still using the same damn watered down ass fucking moves that they were doing in high school.
And this is not me placing the blame on women.
No.
I want to get that straight
Right.
from the rip because I know why that is. Because around that time, when you're 19, 20, 21, typically there's a high percentage you're fucking around with a chick that's in that same age group.
Correct.
So they typically probably don't know yet how it really feels to get they back broke.
Right.
So even at that time, they're thinking you did something. So their reaction might be, damn, you just rocked my world, because they haven't experienced it yet.
Exactly.
Niggas take that shit and run with it.
Gone.
Thinking you 19, 20. Oh yeah, I just
Gone.
knocked that. No, nigga, you won by decision. You didn't knock the pussy out.
A split decision at
You
that.
won by a split decision. You didn't knock the pussy out.
Oh, damn. Oh, shit.
Like, I can go back to the first time that I knew I knocked the pussy out.
Right.
I can go back to it. I know it's imprinted in my brain because every
Duh.
guy knows
Yes.
that first time that they truly knocked it out.
They put in their work.
That's one of them things that's imprinted, like your first time having sex.
Right.
First time getting your dick sucked.
Yep.
All of them first. You know that fucking
It
first time.
stays
And I
with you.
fucking remember it. I was, I think, either 22 or 23.
Right.
Somewhere up in there. I will never forget it. Because she texted me that next day at work
Right.
saying it was so hard for me to sit down all day at work. I was
Did it?
like, oh yeah, I knocked it out.
Because guess what? She could have kept it to herself. She could have not said anything. But it was so good she had to share. She had to let that shit be known.
Oh yeah, that was when I knew. I knocked it out.
It was a wrap.
That was the Kobe 81 game right there.
Just like that.
Knocked that shit out.
And then when you have those moments, that become your blueprint. You know, you have just something to hang your hat on.
You start replaying the game tape. All right, what worked, what didn't work, boom, boom, bow.
And then you build off of that from there. And another thing that, fellas, I'm gonna tell you, you gotta be aware of. You gotta be aware of being, how can I put this? Mr. New Dick. And what I mean by that is, just like how we was talking about, if she's in a relationship, she's unhappy, she's stepping out. She may just like your dick because it's different. It's brand new. She been in a relationship for a certain amount of time. Oh my gosh, this is different from lame missionary, what I'm getting at home, or from my last relationship. You may not be doing nothing out the ordinary. You probably do that one little old thing.
Missionary is so underrated too.
It really is.
Not by itself, obviously. Not
Oh,
just
man.
fucking missionary. That's
Look.
bullshit. But
Look.
missionary is so underrated.
When
It
it's
gets so
done-
much of a bad rap.
When it's
but
done
it's
the
so
right
dope.
way, when it's done the right way, boy, missionary can be intense. It can be intense, and you can make her get her nut off of that real quick if you play her, because you're able to see her cues. You're able to see where you hitting it at, what is doing it for her. But there's so many other things that you could add to that. Eye contact. I mean, there's so many things that can go with that, fellas. Don't be in a hurry just jumping dog style.
I tell you.
Don't be in a
that
hurry.
missionary, man.
Do not be in a hurry.
I know why they do that, though. They be so quick, though. You got a little bit more control. than
Yes.
Doggy style. Missionary, them niggas afraid of busting quick in missionary.
Bruh. Look.
You got to take the risk, man.
You got to. I mean, you literally is able to see her facial expressions, her body movements, her reactions. You're able to get down all into it, but at the same time, it can be so sensual, and you can help her get hers. And missionary, the rest of it is a wrap. You know, at least you could say you saw her reaction, you saw her movements. Fellas, trust us. If you can master missionary, that's half of the battle already won.
Yeah. Because I know these niggas, y'all be so worried about busting quick. I'm going to tell you right now, fellas. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. all you have got to do. You talked about this a while back. Don't pay attention to the moans in your ear.
Nope.
All of that shit. Another little tip, fellas. If you can get through the first, say, 2 to 5 minutes.
Yes.
You're golden. You
good.
are golden. I'm telling you.
That is the truth.
I'm telling you are golden. Because I can tell you right now, women do not want to be sitting there getting slammed on for 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, in pornos, they take breaks, yo. I promise you. They cut and they do some other shit. So don't compare it to that.
You guys have been lied to.
Very much so. Very much so.
2 to 5. If you can get through that first 2 to 5 minutes,
that's all it takes.
You are golden. Do whatever you got to do. Yes. Do not be looking into her eyes. None of that shit.
Do whatever you can within that time frame. Within that time. Now, fellas, I'm going to tell you this too. And this is the reason why it's important that you listen to what we're saying. Because just like it's a competition for us to make sure that they get theirs, this is a competition for them too to make your ass bust early. They going to try and do something. They going to talk in your ear. They going to moan. They going to grab you. They going to say, Papi. They going to do all of this shit to see if I'm finna go ahead and let him know this pussy good. So they gonna do some things to try and make you early. But like P-Mac say, 2 to 5 minutes.
And also on that, there are some women, I've had conversations with these women before, they will try to get you to bust early because they know that power of nut number 2.
Yeah.
They don't care. They want you to bust early.
Yeah.
They're trying to get to that second nut because they know that motherfucking nut, your dick gonna feel like it's a mile long. It will not bend. It won't break. It will not compromise for nothing on that second nut. So there are some women that do that too.
Right.
Now, there's a lot more work that goes into fucking on nut number 2 though.
Yes, indeed.
Nut number 2 is basically the equivalent of whiskey dick.
Yeah, because you're gonna be at it for a while.
Yeah.
You're going to be at it for a long motherfucking time.
You got to put in some serious work to get that nut.
Yep. Very much so.
So, don't pay attention to any of that shit. Because I can tell you right now, the second nut is cool. Don't get it twisted.
Right.
But that first nut is a motherfucker. That shit always feels better.
Always. It never fails.
So, my strategy is always, I'm not trying to bust more than once.
Right.
In one session, I'll say that.
Right.
I'm trying to stretch that nut
as long as
I can make it go, dude.
And see, for me, that's the reason why I like foreplay. I love foreplay because my whole goal before I even she has to get hers. That is, for me, that is mandatory because I'm a pleaser. I feel like that is the way it's supposed to be. I know I'm gonna get mine. That's one shape, form, or fashion, I'm going to get mine. But for her to get hers, that to me is the pinnacle of both of us enjoying it. Because then she'll want to have sex more because she gets something out of it. If she feel like that you just using her as a fucking plastic doll, she can be like, what's the point? But if you could do and have that build up, the oral, the foreplay, the sexual talk in between, all of that, then lead up to it, before you know it, with foreplay, with talking, foreplay, that's already 20 minutes, if not longer. Then, when the actual act takes place, it's easier for her to get that nut because she's relaxed.
Yeah.
She's looking forward to it. Which means that, guess what? You go ahead, help her get off not once, possibly twice, 3 times. Then before you know it, it's your turn.
Yep. Man, then on top of that, this is why I say it's important to get through those first 2 to 5 minutes. Once you get past that 2 to 5 minutes, we talked about this a while back. It's almost like you feel yourself go into autopilot.
Yes.
Where you know.
Yes.
That you ain't finna nut no times. Not as far as like you not about to. You can just do whatever you want at that point.
It doesn't
because
matter.
You know that you're not about to nut in like a minute or 2.
Right.
So you get through that time frame.
That phase.
Then that's where you really start to have fun because, fellas, this is another little tip.
Right.
Foreplay doesn't have to end when you start having sex.
No.
just like how women sit there whispering all up in your ear and shit, once you feel that autopilot disengage, you flip that autopilot switch off.
Yep.
That's when you start kissing all up on her neck, start whispering all up in her ear and shit. Fight back.
That's right.
Fight the fuck back, man. Foreplay does not have to stop just because you are now penetrating her.
If anything,
and that's going to heighten the
part.
Experience for her.
That part right there.
Let's pick up what we're putting down, man. We're putting it out here.
Trying to help you.
Song of the week. What's so different, fellas? What is so different about you? What do you bring to the table that's different than any other nigga?
Exactly.
We're trying to spell it out for you here, man.
We are laying the strategy, the blueprint right here for you. I promise you, if you follow us, you will not go wrong. You just won't. It won't happen. So try it. What do you have to lose? The shit you already been trying ain't working. Might as well.
Been sitting here thinking you've been knocking some shit out for 15 years. You only been winning by decision.
That's it.
Shit.
Had a few draws. Hell.
And we know there's a couple of times where she done knocked your ass the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because you didn't last 2 to 5 minutes.
At all.
She knocked that shit out.
At all.
You took that mandatory standing 8 and ref stopped the fight. Took that standing 8 count and the ref just went ahead and stopped it. Anthony Joshua style.
Done.
You done.
Done.
Shit.
Finished. Live to fight another day, young man.
Shit.
But it's important. It is very, very important, guys, because you want to please the lady that you with.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give you ways to do it.
Now, we've had these kind of talks before where we just talk to the fellas about, different ways to either get at a woman or in the bedroom.
Right.
Again, I will reiterate this because I know we have said this before on here. These tips and advice are not meant to be used to fuck a woman over.
Right.
To get what you want, which is to fuck and then dip out.
Right.
That's not what we're saying.
Not even close.
Save this shit for that chick you really want to get at. Because I get it. We all go through phases where we just try and get our rocks off.
Right.
Just fucking be open about that shit.
And especially with men, fellas, you'll be amazed at how much women are on that same tip. All they ask is that you give them the choice. Don't sell them a dream and then be like, hey, you know what? I take that back. Everything that I said it did. No, if you just like, look, I'm not looking for anything serious right now. We could kick it. We could do our thing. Probably fuck from time to time. But as far as something serious or relationship, I'll just be honest with you. I'm not finna waste your time. That's not what I want. You'll be amazed if she was sometimes cool because I'm not either. I'm not either. And then you go from there. But like you say, don't use the shit that we telling you to hurt somebody.
Yeah.
That's not idealistic.
No. Yep. Pick up what we putting down. I got a question for the ladies though.
Uh-oh.
We need answers.
And we need them right now.
Ladies, when was the last time you won by a knockout? I want to know.
We need to know.
We talk about knocking some pussy out. Ladies, when was the last time you knocked some dick out?
Like out the park, had that nigga rolled over, sucking his thumb, going to
toes
sleep,
curling like Eddie Murphy and Boomerang. Like, shit. I want to know.
Yes, because it's possible. It is possible because that lets you know, like, got that good stuff, got that golden glove. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think a nigga nutting early is a compliment to the woman?
I do. I feel like that because some women just ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? They just don't. Now, I feel like, if a man sit up there, I don't care if he haven't had, I get it. He probably ain't had sex in a while. He forgot to beat his meat before he got there or whatever else. But at the end of the day, just like we talk about, a win is a win. Regardless of how I got there.
Yeah.
You still nutted in 2.5 seconds. So, I feel like if he nuts soon, it could be for a condition. It could be, I don't give a fuck what it is, but the round has to go to the lady. That's how I look at it. What about you?
I think so. I think so too. I mean, I know we always say that first nut has a mind of its own, but
Right.
there are ways to get around that.
Circumvent
We've
it.
laid some of the shit out,
Yeah.
some of the groundwork out on this episode.
Very
There
much
are
so.
ways to, you control your thought process.
Mhm.
You control the scenario.
Right.
Matter of fact, that was one of the times the chick that texted me talking about she had trouble sitting down.
Right. Right.
The other day. I don't know if it was the next time we had sex or maybe the time after that.
Uh-huh.
But there was one point where we was fucking and we started out, she was on top.
Right.
This is when I learned
Uh-huh.
you do not want the first position to be when she is on top because you have no control whatsoever.
Yes.
Zero.
Straight tossed up.
And I feel like she did that shit to get back at me. Because, dude, she got on top and started fucking the shit out of me. Dude, I nutted so damn fast, dude. I feel like she did that on purpose though, to get me back.
You damn right.
But that was the moment that I'm
Right.
telling you, I was probably 22, 23. That was the moment when I learned the first position is not going to be with you on top. It has to be a position where I have some control.
Right.
It's typically for me not going to be missionary, the first position.
Right.
The first position for me typically is probably going to be doggy style.
And see, that's weird because for me it's the opposite. For me, it had missionary. I love missionary first because it's for me it's about segue from foreplay into that. And like I say, I'm pretty good about controlling my shit
No.
in missionary. Doggy style, get me. I ain't gonna lie.
See, I'm a champ at doggy style.
Seeing all that goodness, you know what I'm saying?
And see that
It's I can phase out. That's when my mental start really kicking in.
yeah. And see, I'm the opposite. When I'm a missionary,
Uh-huh.
that's when I'm seeing all that goodness. I'm like, well, fuck. But there's a caveat to that, though.
Right.
I'm fine with missionary
Uh-huh.
as the first one if it's where I'm standing and she's on the edge of the bed.
Got you.
But if it's missionary where we both laying down, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
He's having trouble.
I'm gonna be in a little bit of trouble. That's almost as bad as her being on top to start.
And the safety net, fellas, if you need to know, if you need to go to the safe place where you can hang in there, you can still find a way to help her get hers, but you don't bust so quick. If you need to, okay, this ain't meant for everybody because everybody ain't well equipped to do this. But from the side, if you're doing it from the side, you know what I'm saying? It gives you a better control, but at the same time, you don't nut as fast.
Yeah.
You can kind of collect yourself, gather yourself, but at the same time, you can still reach over, pleasure her. You can still kiss her on her neck. You can still cop feels, all of that good stuff, to where you can still hit your stroke. You still get her. She's still able to get hers, and you can hang on in there. But find out which style works best for you, and go
everybody's
from there.
different. We already laid out how me and you are different.
Very
on
much
that
so.
shit. But I know another position I love, but it's one of them. It got to be the right time. I got to be careful with it.
Okay,
It's doggy style, but when she's laying flat,
got you.
Hey, almost like missionary, just the other way
Other way
around.
around.
Because then you get that's when you can get up on it.
Yes.
That position right there will
Right.
fuck them up. Because that's where, you can grab them if they like to be choked.
Oh,
Kind
yeah.
of grab them by their neck a
Look,
little bit.
you
You
damn
right there
right.
in prime position, kiss them on their back, on their neck, all
All
that
of
shit.
that.
Yeah, they love that.
Very much so.
hmm But
Very
that's
much.
another one you got to be careful with, though. At the wrong time, you might nut quick. So you sitting there
It's a wrap.
talking all that shit in her ear. And
Damn right. They can't form a whole syllable.
Yeah.
All of that. You damn
shit.
right.
Yeah, this shit is, yeah. But yeah, I truly feel like she set me up with that shit.
Oh yeah.
Because she came in ready to go. Like, there wasn't no talking.
Right.
There wasn't really no foreplay. Well, there was a little bit.
She was about that action.
Pushed me down on the bed. She started sucking me up. And before I could even gather myself, she done jumped on top of me already. And I was like, no.
It's too late. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late. And see,
Tell you, I was probably only in it for maybe like a minute. And I was like, fuck.
And that's the thing too, fellas. Just like how we got our moves, ladies got their go-to moves too.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. To a certain degree, they have an advantage. Now, just like how we talked about before, just about every woman is different. But for a lot of times, a dick is a dick. All right, so the same moves that they possibly used on their last nigga, it has a high success rate that it's gonna probably work on you.
Yeah.
She found
it's
a
definitely
way.
a lot higher than our success rate.
Exactly.
What might have happened in our previous relationship.
Right. Now, I'm not going to say that it works for every dude every time because certain niggas like certain. But for the most part, she got a move. She got a little thing that she do, or the way she work her mouth, or the way she ride, that's going to catch your attention real damn quick. So they got their own little tricks. They got their own little bags that they can reach out of too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's some real shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Random thought. I was thinking about this shit earlier.
All right.
What if?
Oh fuck.
I can see we probably entered the section of the podcast where I'm just trying to get some jokes off this plate. How do you feel about these chicks that just have like an ugly name?
Okay, you already know how I feel about it.
She fine as shit,
Right.
but okay, take Angel Face.
Right.
I know how you feel about it. What if her name was like Gertrude or something?
I'm not gonna be walking around calling my bitch Gertrude out in public. I'm gonna give you a nickname, Gigi. I'm just saying.
Bertha.
Yeah. Oh, bruh, we nah. I'm finna come up with a cute nickname for you. I'm not finna be, hey Bertha. Nah, they go Bertha, bitch, Big Bertha. What? No. People, you already look.
Ladies, I know this could be the same way for y'all too. I know y'all really not trying to fuck with no nigga named Eugene.
Exactly.
So, come on now.
That reminds me of that meme that Christopher had on that. What that nigga say? Look her hoe. That nigga said, oh damn.
Oh shit.
If y'all ain't seen it, oh man, we have to find her and repost that shit in the group. But nah, look, cause you already know how I feel about a female if she got an ugly laugh. So an ugly name, you know what I'm saying? That's just I can't.
Yeah.
I can't, bro.
I'm the same way. I got those little quirks about me that
Right.
it's little things that really shouldn't be a big deal.
Right.
But for me, I'm not saying they're a deal breaker, but I'll be thinking about it. Like I think about chicks that got ugly hands.
Yes.
That's
If they look like they got some knuckle draggers,
and this is something I've noticed too, and I hate this because it's a good thing, but it ends up not being a good thing.
Okay.
Chicks that lift weights a lot.
Okay.
Their hands typically don't look the greatest. And I know that should be a good thing. She's strong. She lift weights. Cool, whatever. But their hands just don't look the greatest.
You better say, she didn't moisturize. They got the calluses.
And that's one of the first things physically that I notice about a woman. Obviously, you know, eyes, smile, teeth, hair.
Right.
Those are some of the things I notice almost instantly.
No doubt.
But let's say I notice a chick and I approach her and we start chopping it up. Almost the first thing after that I notice is their hands.
Right.
I can't explain it, you know, what attractive hands looks like. I just know when I see it.
When you see them. No, I feel you on that.
So I know when they not really attractive either. You got these monkey knuckles.
Exactly.
Like,
come on,
little
now.
shit like that is. I mean,
it catches the eye.
It gets me a little bit. I'm saying they're not deal breakers,
right.
But like an ugly name,
Hold on.
ugly laugh. You sold me on an ugly laugh,
bro.
Because I never really heard an ugly laugh until I heard a chick that had an ugly laugh, and I was like, okay, I don't think I can listen to that all the time.
Not all. Why? Because we crack jokes.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We like to get our rocks off when it comes down to laughing. I can't take you out in public and you laughing like a fat boy. You laugh like laughing like Jim Carrey and shit. No. I'm not doing it. It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. It just ain't gonna shake. So my question is, Paul. Damn, man, cause all right, I'm blessed. Cause Angel Face do have pretty hair, pretty toes, and a cute laugh. But if she didn't, I was struggling.
Would you cut her loose?
I mean,
like I said, it's not a deal breaker. It just.
But my question
you lose some points. With
my question is though, would you bring it up though? Like if she got these hands, you know what I'm saying, It looked like she been playing patty cake with the pavement and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like she been that me trying to clean the pavement with her hands. Would you mention it?
That's rough. That's rough. With a laugh, I probably wouldn't.
Okay.
Because I mean, it's a laugh.
Right.
I mean, what more can you do? I don't want you like
look,
pretending to do some other kind of laugh or something. Maybe tone it down.
You treat that shit like a cough. You laugh in your hands. You, whatever the fuck you do, you swallow that shit. You whatever. But if she had, there'd be brick busters for hands. Would you?
Fuck, I don't know. I ain't never been in this position before, man. I ain't never fucked with a chick that had ugly hands, dude.
What about her name? What happened if she be like, you don't call me by my name? I want you to call me by my name, babe.
I'm not calling no chick Bertha, man. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you, I gotta give you a nickname, man. I gotta give you a nickname. The only time you gonna hear me call you by my name is if I gotta introduce you to somebody.
I'm still gonna call you Gigi.
And even that's just gonna be rough. Yep. I'm like, you bring it on home to your family.
Uh-huh.
So we reached this point, huh?
Oh, fuck. Damn.
I mean,
it just ain't gonna shake you.
I don't know. That's just one of the things. I just hope I never have to go through it. I've never had to fuck with a chick that had a ugly name, ugly hands, ugly feet. None of that. I ain't never had to deal with it before, dude. I've never had to deal with it before, man.
Ooh-wee. Man.
But hands is definitely a big thing for me. Like I said, when you first see a chick, you might not even just be up close. So
right.
You notice the first thing: smile, eyes, teeth, hair, her
all
shape.
Right.
Is she thick or not? You notice all that shit first.
No doubt.
Once you get up close and personal, that's when I start paying attention to the hands.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is. Bro. But you remember on Titanic when he was drawing all them chicks' hands? He had a whole bunch of chicks' hands in there.
Right.
And she was like, "You love this woman. You drew her quite a bit." He was like, "No." It's like, "I just loved her hands." Mm-hmm. When I saw that as a kid, I didn't get it.
Right.
As I got older,
it clicked.
I understood.
Because I mean, how can I put it, man? You know, because you're looking at her hands, you thinking about holding them. You know what I'm saying? What happened if they gruff and rugged and you know what I'm saying? It's tough to hold. You know what I'm saying? You try to pull away. She grip your shit. You, what can you do? Then you thinking about if she have your chorizo in her hands. You don't want a bitch that got sandpaper hands gripping your chorizo. That shit ain't gonna fly.
They gonna be chafed the fuck up.
Beat the fuck
shit.
up. Ain't no good. So no, that makes perfectly damn good sense all the way around.
So, yeah, I just and again, I don't want to talk about you ladies that like to work out and like to lift weights. I get it. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just one of the things I've noticed is that there's a high probability with them chicks that lift weights a lot.
Right.
Their hands just don't look the greatest.
It's just the way it is.
It's just so unfortunate.
So
unfortunate.
So you handling them rough, P-Mac. The ladies say, that ain't right. That ain't fair. Why you doing them like that?
At the end of the day, I can only be me.
Point blank, period.
If you don't like it, you ain't got to be around me.
Say what you ain't got to subscribe to.
Nope. I'm just getting my jokes off.
That's it. That's what we here for.
I mean, I'm getting my jokes off, but this is actually serious. I love hands.
Right. Because they cute. Especially when they got them nice, delicate, their nails done. You know what I'm saying? They look right. No doubt. Like say, like been out there slapping polar bears and shit. That ain't no. Mm-mm. Nope.
I'm trying to tell you. You don't have to slap box all the time.
All the time.
Shit.
There's other methods. Oh shit.
Man, yeah, I'm pretty much good. That was all my. I just had to get some jokes off. Shit.
That's all I got, Phil.
I don't even want to get started on this Breonna Taylor shit, to be honest, because we'll be on here for another hour talking about this shit.
We know.
I'm not surprised by this, not one bit.
Not at all. I had a feeling that's the way it was going to shake. Just because it happened that way, that doesn't necessarily mean that we have to accept it. Yeah. So, like you say, we already had an idea this how it was going to go, but we're still letting them know that it just ain't gonna be swept up underneath the rug. So
The craziest part about this to me was that the verdict came out the same time we found out George Zimmerman was gonna walk. Same exact day from, what was that, 2012?
Sounds
2011,
right.
2012, somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
Same exact day.
Right.
I'm just like,
They
you
know
can't
what they
make this shit up.
Know what they're doing, but at the same time, God's watching. You know, it's just certain shit that is above us as men that has to be taken care of in the afterlife or in another time. I'm a firm believer that God will handle it.
Yeah.
Now, does that mean we sit down and we don't do anything? We don't raise our voice? Hell no. But they got to answer to him.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what that is.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all I got, Brody.
Well, Lakers on the way to the finals.
Ah, they pulled it off, huh?
1-10.
So who you want to see, the Heat or the Celtics?
I'm sure for nostalgia, everybody really would want the Lakers versus Celtics.
Gotcha.
I think I'm more inclined to want Miami, though. I'm not going to lie. I fuck with Jimmy Butler. We had this conversation, I think, last week.
Sure did.
I fuck with Jimmy Butler. I'm happy for him. You talk about one of the hardest workers in the league. I'm happy for him. I hope they're one game away. Hopefully they close it out game 6 and we get the Lakers and Miami in the finals.
Jimmy Butler is that dude, man.
Yeah.
He's that guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I'm right there with you.
Because Jimmy Butler, he's a superstar that's almost not a superstar. He's not flashy. Doesn't just have flashy numbers. He's not putting up numbers like LeBron or Giannis or Durant.
Right.
But damn it, he do it all.
The works.
If you need him to score, then he's going to take over trying to score. You need him to play defense. He's going to do that. You need somebody to be a coach on the floor. He's going to do that. He's just always playing, leading by example, and I fuck with that.
Another reason why I'll be interested in seeing Miami go is because of what's the coach name? Eric Spoelstra.
Yeah.
People thought he probably couldn't coach because he had the big three before.
Mm-hmm.
He had the well, anybody could coach that team.
You got him fucked up.
Anybody can coach a team with LeBron, Wade, and Bosh. He out there coaching this motherfucking back out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, without Jimmy Butler. He's probably their biggest marquee name, but they got some guys over there that can play,
Mm-hmm.
and they're doing it in a workmanlike fashion and getting results.
I saw the perfect comparison for this team.
Mm-hmm.
A team with no like real superstar.
Right.
Like I said, Jimmy Butler's a superstar that's not a superstar.
Exactly.
Basically. The perfect comparison I saw, I don't remember who did it, but was to the Pistons from 2004.
Rip Hamilton.
No real superstar on that team.
Yes. You're
but
right.
they were a team.
You're right.
And this Miami team ain't no pushover.
Right.
This team ain't going nowhere for a while.
Because they're young. They got some play. Yeah,
Again,
right.
even like I said, Jimmy Butler might be 30, 31, but he don't have as many NBA miles on his body because he played 4 years of college.
Exactly.
So then you think about they still got Goran Dragic at point guard.
Who else they got over there?
They got the young cats, Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson. They got then Bam Bam.
That joker there.
Yeah.
He coming into his own.
Yeah.
So
they got them nice little squad, man. That team is not going nowhere no time soon.
they gonna be ready.
Yeah. So that's what I'd want. No, I know Boston's not just gonna lay down though.
Right.
Because that game 5, they did exactly what they needed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Gordon Hayward did exactly what he needed to do. Yeah, he was coming off the bench, but he filled the stat sheet in that.
There you go.
In that off the bench. So they're not just gonna lay down, but Jason Tatum, that's my guy.
He a bad man.
He's got plenty of time. He's 22.
So
he got plenty of time.
He could come back.
He's got plenty of time, dude, because next year Boston gonna be a problem.
Oh yeah.
Because I really do believe that team is gonna be run through him next year. This season it was more through Kemba Walker because he's got experience.
Right.
He's that guy. He's no slouch.
Right.
He is one of the top tier point guards
in the
league.
Right.
Next year, this team is gonna run through Jason Tatum, and we're gonna see.
What?
He gonna have something to say about that shit next year.
He gonna be able to take them places.
But I'm definitely rooting for Miami though.
No doubt. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. I can't believe as an Orlando fan, I just said that.
It's all right. Y'all got injury bug. Got y'all.
I still just can't believe I said, I'm rooting for Jimmy Butler. Fuck Miami. We in the same fucking. We in the same division. I can't say that.
Understood.
I'm rooting for Jimmy Butler.
Makes sense.
I want him to
Wanted
go.
to get
Fuck
it.
Miami.
That's what's up.
Shit. Yeah, that's all I got, man. Woo! The Cowboys won that motherfucking game.
Oh, yes.
That was a motherfucker. I still
There you
can't. There you go.
There you go.
There you go. Shit.
I was not expecting it.
I was not either. I had tuned that shit the fuck out, and thank God for the Falcons special teams ineptitude.
You know what? They treated that ball like it had coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
They played 6 feet away from it, and we was able to capitalize off of it and get the win.
Like, I wonder, did they know that they could touch it before it goes 10 yards?
You would think. I know
The way they were acting, it almost made it seem like they didn't know that.
Exactly. You know, I think they were expecting. Do we pick it up? We never seen a ball kick like that. Typically, it's on a tee. You know what I'm saying? They kick it and it bounce and all that. This motherfucker just tornado twisted and they just looked at it like it hypnotized them or whatever. So, yes, Atlanta, y'all have another blown lead. Y'all did it in the Super Bowl, but thank you kindly for bestowing upon us a win. We will gladly take it.
Mm-hmm.
And
We'd like to thank you all for your sacrifice.
Yes. Because if we would have started 0-2, that would have been bad. So we take charity. Mm-hmm. Y'all kindly gifted us that game, and we'll accept that.
Yep.
So, right on. Like you say, go Boys.
Did the Giants win? Or did they lose?
If I'm not mistaken, I think they held an L. I think they lost. If I'm not mistaken. Yes.
Because they're always holding L's.
Yes, they're always holding L's. So many. So many. Because they lost Saquon. That is so right.
Yeah, that's a tough break.
That is a tough break because he's a hell of a player.
Mm-hmm.
Hate the team, but Saquon is a hell of a player.
I think he did it just so he didn't have to play for them.
I don't blame him. If that's the case, I don't blame him. Who would want to? Who would want to go through that torment of a crappy team with a sucky offense coordinator? I should know because he was our head coach. So, I say this with all my heart and soul. Fuck the Giants. That's all I say.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Thank you, kind sir.
Yep. That's all I got.
That's all I got. So,
we will see y'all next week.
Be back in.
As always, it's your boy, Bad Guy P-Mac.
And it's your boy, the Walking Holiday He-Man. That wraps up 53 or 54. It's a 50.
Y'all know
Deal
what
with
it
it.
is.
Yeah, shit.
We don't. We just work here.
That's it.
Y'all know what that shit is.
That is it.
I tell you. Well,
That'd be
yeah.
all right.
We'll catch y'all next week. I'm about to fuck up out of here.
Peace.
Tired. It's been a long week.